quickly just step away and get myself a quick drink.
Yep. I fixed everything, but take your time.
I'll be back in just a minute.
Yep, take your time.
Time for some bloody work. Don't look.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I'm back.
We have a problem. Karlak is stuck in lava and I cannot get her out. The stone guard knocked her in the lava and now she's stuck there. What the hell am I supposed to do about this? Alright.
She's no longer ensnared. She should be able to go now.
Yeah.
If she has a jump available as a bonus action.
No, it's not available.
Did you already use bonus action?
Apparently when I was trying to press jump, I pressed hide, so now I fucked up everything, and now she's stuck in the ground. But it was also because she was ensnared, so she couldn't jump anyway. So basically, I just messed it up.
Well, the upside is she is resistant to fire innately.
So she should be able to tank. She should be able to slightly tank the damage until next turn.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now, where's our last jackass who's still alive somewhere?
Last I remember seeing, they were over here-ish.
Oh, I don't see anyone.
Oh yeah, they're
Oh, I
currently
see 'em.
invisible, so.
Oh, I see him now.
Yeah, see, only 20 damage.
Very well.
Karlak's just fine.
I'm forever, pal.
Oh, put her in the wrong spot. Oh well. She's above ground. That's all I can say. I'll take her this way so she doesn't take the fire damage, and then we can move.
Again.
We have absolutely slapped them.
Baldur! I was so worried. Didn't it hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you?
You can thank Thula. She's the one who set me on your trail.
Glittering gods! I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walburn gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walburn. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walburn. He knows things. Things they want to know too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
What is it that Wilbur knows?
Guaranteed to get
You'll
that
call
one.
me mad, but fine. Walbrun's found the formula for rune powder.
What?
Aye. The explosive of Gaerdal Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Walburn couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast.
So, sounds pretty bad.
Indeed it does. What exactly is rune powder?
Well, take gunpowder and then amplify it by about 100 times. That'll be rune powder.
Jesus.
So you have your smoke powder bomb, you throw it, and it causes a decent-sized little explosion.
Rune powder would
You have
do
a
something.
rune powder bomb. It's about 2 to 3 times bigger in blast radius and does a shit ton more damage.
So basically, if it was dropped on a city, it'd pretty much level a good amount of it.
Well, if you had enough. In comparison, the best way I could put it for modern terms would be if you threw a standard hand grenade and you watched that go off, and then you fired an 80mm tank shell at the same spot, and you watched that go off.
Alright. Yeah, that explains a lot. That's not good. We can't let them do that.
At least that's in terms of the game. If it was actual, like, D&D, then the rune powder would be a lot stronger.
What, it'd be like TNT or
You have to balance it for the
nuclear?
game, but in terms of the difference, it's still very much rune powder strong, smoke powder not strong.
Alright, so let's get journeying.
You really would, wouldn't you?
Right. Now let me put these boots on. Well, I have just accidentally put poison on my morning frost, so now I have poison on there.
Just
Alright then. 7 turns of basic poison on my and near his head. Cool, can I wear his head? Yeah, no, I wouldn't actually wear his head. That'd be a waste of a head.
that would also be very, very strange. Why would you want to do that?
I wouldn't actually do that, though. Yeah, it would be very weird and I wouldn't do it. Sword of Screams? I need to see this. Oh,
It's
yeah.
a
It's just
rapier that does psychic damage.
Yep, just a sword. Not interested too much on that one.
It's nothing particularly interesting. The disappointment is it's not even a +1 weapon.
Better now that I'm with you.
gods.
Poison cloud?
We're near.
They were in a poison cloud for that long?
Well, yeah, they made mention that they were stuck in there with poison geysers, so...
Thunder wave. There's a thunder wave ring and a boots of speed.
Well, yeah, we basically got the boots of speed back because we gave it to them and then we just killed them so we get them back again.
Well, let's loot them, grab their stuff, and be ready to sell it later.
Mina and Wiki, did they suffer?
It was over in a flash. They're at peace now. Praise I.
Another mask.
Could have been you.
I feel
There's two.
I feel sorry for the one that fell in the lava.
They won't fight without a commander.
Together. That's what matters.
The one that got knocked in the lava by Nier. I feel sorry for them.
Don't waste a step.
They didn't deserve that kind of brutality. Will there be any more who will try to fight us, or are we good?
Okay, camera, I don't know why you were doing that. Okay, so we've rescued them. Right, need to talk with Barkus.
Well, you did it. I shouldn't be surprised considering our history. And yet,
You're free. Go on.
free. Yes. As you know, some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Wulbrin among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. They're not even going after him. I wish I was surprised. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go.
First things first, you look exhausted. You should rest at my camp.
Certainly not. In case you haven't been paying attention, my friend has been taken captive. He needs me.
There's no place to travel alone.
Ha! I was unlucky twice. The odds of it happening again are very slim. Then again, a small rest might be prudent. Give me time to think. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbrin if I'm at my best.
Exactly.
Thank you.
There you go. Head off to camp and you can relate. You can wait there for us and relax.
Time to get going.
One later.
Short rest for the heal. And also to get my bardic inspirations back because they made me waste like 3 of them.
Baldur, are you all right?
Yeah. Being perfectly honest, the Grim Forge is probably one of my favorite areas in the game, so I've definitely painstakingly taken time to memorize everything here.
Jesus. Well,
I mean, it's worth the time, because you get a lot of good stuff down here.
I call that massive amounts of dedication.
Well, the area is actually not overall that big, so it's not too hard to figure out where
Well,
stuff is supposed to be.
Looks like the aspect of the elk is out for all of us.
Yeah, it functions as long as we're inside of the radius, so... It is, in fact, an aura.
Yep, and yours ran out.
It's just because I was outside of the area. It'll turn back on as soon as I step in. Okay. Okay. So yeah, from where we are.
Aspect of the elk is permanent.
Yeah, it continues as long as you don't fall unconscious, pretty much.
Do you want me to follow you?
Can't bear to think about it.
Yeah, might as well. There's some stuff over this way.
Jumping over.
There's the scimitar mold. I forget that those molds are also quite heavy.
Yeah, if you want, I can carry them. I still got space.
I'm gonna give them to Shadowheart for now, because Shadowheart's not carrying anything, so...
Alright. Alright. I am carrying quite a lot, never mind.
Yeah, you picked up a bunch of shit just a moment ago.
If the
And for
wearer
whatever reason,
bears the
Bear's head
absolute
weighs like 5
brand...
pounds.
Okay, so Thunderwave is useless almost.
No, it's still Thunderwave, so it's a 2 to 16 damage thunder attack that pushes people away from you.
It's just I'd gain a bonus if I had the brand. Is all there is to it.
Yeah, if you had the bonus of 1 whole damage, it's not a lot unless you build specifically for it. Because there is, in fact, various thunder-based builds that specialize by making use of that particular ring. A bunch of skelly men.
Sorry.
I see tracks there. Or footprints. That's worth a look.
Yeah.
Are we getting close to?
Lucky
Are we getting close to the power where we allowed
What
to
happened
fight
here? It's
this,
hard to make any sense of this mess.
the spider monster? No, sorry, the lava monster. Sorry.
We'll be getting to that in a little bit. We have a few other things to clear up first.
Understood. Okay, so when going down, I can go down at the same time as another
so
person.
that's where that key went.
But I can't go up when someone else is going up. That makes perfect sense.
It's a little finicky sometimes because I've seen like multitudes of people stack on top of one another to go up or down a ladder, but if it's player and another player is trying the same ladder, it'll prevent you. It's like a weird matter of like leashing for how movement functions.
These are Sharan weapons. I would recognize the Night Singer's
Oh,
blades anywhere.
tarnished silver key.
Most excellent. We'll need that.
Understood.
Found the shield mold. So that's 3 out of 6.
Never playing a paladin.
We'll have
Not
to
again,
wait.
at least.
I can't talk right now.
What's the double door? Sorry.
Trust me, I've been doing that like all day. Scrolls. Arbor key. Read this note.
What was that watchword? Looks splendor. But what does it mean?
More scrolls.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
No, it does not seem like a good moment to talk. I don't want to talk. Why do I keep pressing? Why do I keep pressing now? I accept
Let there be
you
combat.
stealing my key. Is it a... It's a hellbore. Hellsbore. Whatever it's doing.
Yeah.
A boar.
3 Hellboars and American Legionnaire.
Cool. So fun stuff.
Soldier. Well, well. What do we have here? Where do I go from here? Don't waste a step. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
No, this was easy. These guys are about to die absolute. Missed. Alright, little spite.
He tried his best. It just wasn't very good.
Sorry, for a second there my
Honestly, how long
camera was
that-
stuck in the wall, so I couldn't move for a second there. Yeah, why not?
Honestly, with how long that spider's been sticking around, I
Damn!
almost want to freaking put a long strider on him.
Oh, Spider is a survivor. He's truly... They have the survival... They have the survivor spirit.
Get these gauntcasted as discharge.
Viciously mocked to death.
Damn. They were like, nah, I'm done. Nah, I'm done. Goodbye. Feather fall on a spider. That is terrifying. Cool, you just made the next jumping spider.
Poor fucker.
Again.
And I end it. What does he have? A halberd. A halberd and a mask. Well, I'll take the halberd. Do you want me to grab the mask, or do you want to grab it?
Another
Yeah, we're
mask.
collecting them for later.
Understood.
Amerigon's leader might still be around here.
And there's 4.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
But yeah, now I have a halberd, so that's cool. What's with the giant circle in the back? Is that like supposed to be a mirror of some sort?
It's the Sharon symbol, so
Ah,
Breathe deep.
it's
and
sort of
move.
just their thing.
darkness.
Well, Shar is known as the Night Singer and the Lady of Loss, so having what is effectively a black void as your symbol makes sense.
Yeah.
Why are we bothering to walk? Because we need to go back down anyways. Teleport!
Teleporting to...
Underdark Grimforge.
Yeah.
The only other waypoint at the moment, so...
Yeah, sorry I keep asking.
No, it's good that you need to ask, because it makes sure that you know where you need to go. Because I know exactly where I need to go, it's a matter of you're just trying to follow around. It helps if you know where I'm going.
Something over there.
Spiders.
There's the perception. Got the button. That gets us into a hidden room with a box that has a bunch of potions.
Oh yeah, this
And
place.
some alcohol. And a bit of money.
Yeah.
And some smoke powder. Let there be explosives. And now we backtrack out again.
No traps, please.
Crack open the next door.
I find it funny how my spider is still alive, because they are at 2 HP and they're still holding on.
Alright, pick the lock.
Long strider aspect of elk and the blessing. God damn, this spider is gonna be tanky. Whoops. I love that.
Yeah, trying to move through can be...
I'm trying not
The scraps of a nightfall feast.
to. What the hell?
Moving through doors can be like that.
In Shah's name, then spill blood in Hanover. A sacred rite.
That cauldron's on fire. Or the fire's going around it.
Look
but
at all
still.
this.
Nothing there.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm taking all of their silverware.
Gonna sell it or something, or are you just stealing it?
I mean, it's valuable. It's decently valuable treasure, so by a normal chance, yes, I very well could sell it.
Yeah, I've got junk in my inventory. Might as well add more junk, right? To sell it all. How much do I have in my inventory? Oh my god, I am almost at my limit. I'm almost encumbered. So I should probably stop grabbing stuff. Actually, wait.
Yeah, you're gonna want to pass things to Karlak
Yeah, I'm gonna
instead,
I'm
if necessary.
I'm gonna pass all the +1 stuff to Karlak, so I don't have to carry that kind of stuff, so I have more room. And there we go, I've got plenty. I got a little more space. And by little, I mean a little. What's that? A hole in the wall?
Yeah. Yep. I perceived the button and found the hidden passage.
Would you be able to find the button without perceiving it, or do you actually have to perceive it to
Curious.
find it?
That stone there's been pried loose.
You have to perceive it. This.
So the button's invisible unless you perceive it.
Pretty much.
I smell a trap.
My perception failed, so yeah, there probably is a trap. What are those?
Hey, they're ochre jelly.
Am I good
Basically, it's an ooze.
Am I good to attack you with my sword?
Yes.
What's it
Good.
gonna take?
Oh, they're
They're
little.
resistant to slashing, but
Look at that, I pushed them.
Yeah,
on the
good.
inch.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
and good luck trying to shove them efficiently around a place. But it's doable.
I almost killed this one. This one's at 2 HP, the other one's at 52. Spider's coming in to
First
join the
splat.
fight. I don't think I'd have a turn to attack, so I'll have to wait. Yeah.
You listening? A gift for a loathsome neighbor.
I'm going to enjoy this.
They have an AC of 8. I'm pretty sure even Shadowheart could hit it.
Covered.
Fine by me. Moving her out of the way so I can get the clear attack. There you go.
Try something else.
I missed. Okay. Hey, Spire, you gonna join me? Can the Spire leave the fight? Yes, I can.
Hey! Furious Cream Tart!
7 damage.
Knees high. Ooh, fun.
There you go. You two versus that guy.
Listen, you!
Standing.
Licking bacon.
Best be on my way.
Bardic inspiration to the spider.
Well, I have the hat that gives it healing when I use Bardic Inspiration on an ally, so... I was kind of hoping that out of the D6 it would get me, you know, a 3, but it didn't. It got me a 1.
Eh, it's not bad. It's still healed. And we're done.
Yep, more curse splat than you can think.
I can throw the spider.
Tools
Well,
and
the
a
spider
thick
doesn't
rope.
weigh very much.
Someone climbed up from down below.
If I get an item with more strength, could I throw a person?
At the ready.
Yes.
Sounds
You
fun.
would just need significant strength to be able to do so.
Hail giant strength.
With an Elixir of Hill Giant, it puts you at 21, which is enough to throw most things around. So
Damn.
anything that's a medium-sized creature and weighs no more than like the average humanoid character, then yes, with an Elixir of Hill Giant, you can technically throw people around.
I won't actually do that, but that is funny to think about.
You actually got an achievement for using an enemy to hit another enemy.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Do not have the key. That's fine. Don't need the key.
Let me guess, back door.
Well, there's a giant hole in a wall, so
Yeah, you saw.
kind of like a back door.
Not a back door, it's a side door, more like, but yeah. No.
What's inside?
Damn. No, that's a comfy bed, isn't it?
Anything's better than nothing when it
I
comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I laid on the stone bed. It definitely isn't the comfiest thing in the world, but it's comfy.
He hid from the Hell's forces. They still got to him.
I'm carrying so many different blades that aren't even that valuable.
Well, money is money, right?
Yeah, I get transferred into gold later. Okay, and that should be everything over on this side, so we can now teleport back over to the Grimforge again. Because now we can proceed toward the next better objective.
Next better
Well,
objective.
actually, let's actually teleport back to the Myconid colony, and we can go about handing over Nier's head.
Right.
And get the last of our rewards and or sell off some things while we're there.
Sorry, my brain stopped working. Which one am I going to? Which one do I press?
Myconid colony.
Okay, found it. Sorry, my brain went very dead there.
Yeah, no worries.
So now I just need to find. Oh, I just gotta go up this. I'm
Mm-hmm.
Should I talk to them, or do you want to do it?
Well, you're the one currently holding his head, so...
What's up for discussion?
Peacebringer, be at home.
I'm covered in blood. God damn.
The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
Congratulations. And now we can enjoy some fancy shrooms. All we want.
As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Congratulations. We are given the Envoy's Amulet, which lets someone cast Voice of the Circle, which will give you a +2 bonus to Persuasion for 10 rounds.
So...
Overall, not very helpful.
Cool, now I'm just carrying more shit. Nice.
Well, it'll go into treasury and whatnot later, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna go sell to somebody. Can I sell the... Yeah, I'll go down here, because I'm more used to the one down here, personally.
I mean, if you're vendoring, you might as well let me do it, because I get the better deals. Higher charisma and all that.
Sure, you want to sell all the shit I have? Okay, here you go.
And by all means, just either send it my way or to Shadowheart, because I have access to both of those ones.
I'm gonna dump it on you. Basically, I'm gonna dump a pile of sharp stuff on top of you. Hope you don't mind all
Most
of the
excellent.
pokey stuff.
Totally fine.
I love whenever my phone vibrates, my entire table shakes enough that I can feel it. Do you want me to give you the item we just got as well?
Yeah, might as well.
Alright. How's this for a lot of stuff I'm carrying?
Well, I mean, if anything, it transfers into a lot of extra value for goodies.
Okay, for some reason...
Why were you carrying a pot lid?
I don't know. Hell, you should question I'm carrying a candle and a bone.
Well, at least the candle has a use. The bone and the bottle do not.
I also have the armor from before, which I sadly couldn't use as, well, something better. I also have a few books if those are valuable. Yeah, these are 14, it's something. And there you go, that's pretty much everything in my inventory that I can sell. That can be sold.
We'll be clearing out soon enough. No point in lingering now I've got the noble stuff.
Let me see. Ooh. I just found a +1 armor that gives me 18 AC and is also a heavy armor. Superior plate. You take 1 less piercing damage, disadvantage on stealth checks. Basically, the opposite of the armor I have now, which is a slashing based one. So should I just get the one with more AC?
Well, we could do that, or you could hang on until we get the adamantine forge open, and from there we can then make armor that's got the same AC, but just better in every way.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Alright, let's do it.
Because who doesn't like adamantine armor?
Never had that armor, so I wouldn't know. Because, oh right, last time I went to the forge we made weapons, not anything else.
Yeah, trust me, the adamantine armor is usually a better pick than the adamantine weaponry.
Alright.
The weaponry would be good if it was like a +2.
Whatever makes me a monster, and also whatever makes me a monster, I guess. But yeah, also. But yeah, once we get once we get the helmet, once we also get the armor, then we'll figure out my class and figure out the robe situation afterwards. Anyway, where are we headed to next?
Righty. Quick chat with Dareth here to anything worth getting. A handful of potions and poisons, obviously, but other than that. Oh yeah, the splint +1 instead of the chain +1. I mean, it's not bad for sure. Yeah, lots of like alchemy reagents and things on them. Probably wouldn't hurt to spend, but at the same time, don't really need it that bad. Actually, I'm almost certain that we also have a crap ton of coins still sitting at home, too.
Next time.
Yeah, a good amount. Not as much as I originally thought, but a good amount. here.
Better wait till the hubbub's died down.
So, where
Got a
we be
sword out of
going?
hand.
It was Bibbleback.
That's that then.
We'll be heading back across to the Grimforge warp point. I'm just sorting out inventory so that it looks a little cleaner. Because when one collects too many things, it gets a little cluttered.
Yep.
Such is the way.
Well, at least the game doesn't make it where you can stack a bunch of the tool items and weapons you get. Because games like that make the organization too easy and too boring and not realistic whatsoever.
One. Okay, good. This, those. Right, the iron pans. And now the treasure bag. Something that can be sold in a pinch for a crap ton all at once. My favorite. Alright, don't need to continue carrying the devil foil for now. As the devil foil isn't going to help that much. Garbage. That one's okay. That one can go away. That one can go away. That one can go away.
I
We're
have
gonna use that again.
2,849 coins. Not bad.
Alright, that'll resolve most of that. Underdark Grimforge, teleport, go!
Alright, you there. I wish I could use my controller to move instead of this because it would make it so much easier to move.
I mean, you can if you're able to hook up your controller for it.
My controller is already connected to my PC. I just need to figure out how to get it to work. Oh, do I go into my settings for that?
Well,
Yeah, I'll figure it out another time. Another time. What the fuck? Oh boy. Do I have the jump?
don't worry, there's a teleport.
I don't have
Let
the
me just
jumping
go get it for
range.
you.
How the fuck?
There
Yeah.
you go, you can now teleport across.
Ancient Forge. Thank you. Yeah, there was no way in hell I was making that jump. I'm too heavy. And I'll gladly say I am carrying... Like, I have too much...
It's not so much about your weight class, it's actually a matter of
my
how good your strength is, and if you have any modifiers like the athlete. Because if you have the athlete feat, it will give you additional jump distance. Or if you have items that boost your jump distance. I can, like, just make it because of the Elixir of Hill Giant.
increases your strength by a lot, by a good amount.
It sets it to 21.
Well, there you go. Good as hell.
There's 5. And 6 is just ahead of us. Along with some enemies, of course.
Well, you know what? I'll handle the enemies. You go grab your thing. Hey guys, you want to play with me? Hey. Hello, mate. You want to play?
Let's get this
Alright, let's
over with.
play. Ooh. Okay, leave these 3 to me. You don't need to worry about them. These guys will be fun for me. There's one around the corner. Leave that one to Karlak.
Still on my feet.
Scale mail mold. Ooh.
Okay, I deserve that one.
Yeah, he's not like
That's like a comedic timing event right there.
You insult him.
I make fun of him, and then his next hit is a critical. That's like pure comedy right there. Not even gonna lie on that one. That is just perfect.
And the best part
timing.
is I have that. I got that recorded and on stream.
Take 2.
I actually switched to myself just so I could see it from there. So I actually could see it. Medium armor.
Yeah, just the hell she's gonna hit that one. But she can hit that. Well, she can try to hit that.
Don't mind the adorable spider running around. Whee! Oh, spider's gonna die in the neck. Ooh, not a lot of damage, but damn.
Critical hit, guarantees the damage.
Yep.
Might not be much, but it guarantees it.
I'm sorry, you dodged? Okay, let me overkill you then. I'm so tempted to use my action just to kill this guy. I so badly just want to grab my action surge and kill him. Screw it, I'm killing this guy. I'm not taking that as no. There's no way I missed it again. There is no way I'm gonna miss this again. Alright, you know what? Fine. I'm not even gonna try anymore.
I mean, they have an 18 AC, so they are difficult to hit.
Over there.
Or at least can be difficult to hit.
Hey, mate. Do you want me to leave him or push him?
There's not much point in trying to push him. I don't think that's a pathable fall, normally?
He's gonna fall in the lava.
Maybe it is? I don't know.
Apparently it's gonna throw him in the lava, so it's gonna kill him.
Oh, I mean, if it's pathable, and if you want to try it, you can. It is totally pathable.
I had a 75% chance
Off
of
the
landing
chasm!
that.
Put him up.
I had a 75% chance of landing that.
I mean, they don't have anything that's, you know, worthwhile on them anyways, so it's not like we're missing out on anything.
Combine the ray of frost with like a beam of lightning. There you go, Kamehameha. If I got a spell that was just basically Kamehameha, you know how much I'd be using that. I'd be spamming the fuck out of it. Ah. You missed twice. Alright, I've got an AC of the same, so they're not gonna hit me very often. Well, at least you tried, though, Spider.
That, and they're also at disadvantage when they're in melee range while holding a ranged weapon.
I just need one more hit and he's dead. Yeah! It's a fucking crossbow!
A gift for a loathsome neighbor.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Hey, mate.
Fuck yes.
As I said, they don't exactly have anything worthwhile on them.
I'll grab that. Want me to dump in your inventory?
Doesn't really matter who's holding them, so long as somebody's got them. I'm just putting them all on Shadowheart for the time being, because it makes it easier that way.
Sent it to you, so you're gonna have to send it to Shadowheart. Sorry. Should have waited a moment longer, so I could have...
No worries. I got it.
I like this area a lot. This area has always been a fun and interesting area. Minus the monster that's down there, that's going to be unfun to fight. Hell, I remember the monster down there very well, because I had to fight that thing once. It was not fun to fight it. Oh wow, it's real hot down here. The only reason I can handle it is because of my staff freezing my ass. On my way.
First chunk of the lore.
Back the way we came. Are you actually happy the spider is still with us?
I'm honestly surprised.
Well, we are kind of
because one of the
aggroing
reasons
enemies.
why I don't usually use the Conjure Familiar spell is just because I know that they're not very effective.
Well,
but I'm surprised pleasantly by the fact that it is still kicking.
Well, it is always good to have an extra friend around. Like Alec. Well, if I wanted to, I could just have a cat around, but this guy actually attacks, so that's the main reason I'm using him.
I mean, the cat can attack too, but the spider's better at it.
Yeah. And plus, I can poison them too if the bite actually gets through. Which it's not going to get through very often, but it can still do it. The good old forge.
Okay, that one is my potion bag. Split one of these off. Give it to Shadowheart.
Will we be able to beat this? Or even ready for this is the main question.
Would I be able to get this?
Are you trying
if you can move your character just a little bit closer there.
My character or all of them?
Yeah, move. Just your character.
We're about here.
There we go. Fire resistant. Didn't really do much for you, but now you can't be set on fire.
God damn, how long does this last?
Until long rest or replaced by a different one.
God damn. So basically my resistance is doubled, technically. No, my resistance is basically...
Well,
I get 50% and get 50% on top
fire
of
resistant
that.
was natural.
Yeah.
But the elixir makes it so that you can't be set on fire, so you no longer burn.
Cool. So I'm pretty much untouchable to most fire. I can still get burnt. I can still get hit by fire damage.
You can
obviously.
suffer fire damage, but you cannot burn.
Cool. Well, at least I won't burn my hand on my quarterstaff anymore. Oh no, not these guys. Oh no, tell me my staffs are still in my hand, please. You know, these enemies are going to be the reason I do not hold back. Okay, I'm mute. Alright, how strong are ice spells on these guys?
Well, they're magma mephits, so obviously you should not use fire.
I said
They are,
ice.
however, vulnerable to cold.
Okay. Well, they're in my face, so you know what that means. Oh, bam! I forgot about that. I am sorry.
Yeah, they explode.
I'm sorry.
And there's the next handful of them.
Karlak has joined the fray.
Fight. Let's go.
I am about to join the fray. Starting off with a ray of frost. Beautiful. Anyway, and my turn because I'm gonna stick with long-ranged magic for this fight. Well, I can go melee it, but I'll worry about that when I get closer to them. But here's the thing: the reason I'm worried about getting close is because I've been scared by these guys, surprised by these guys, and they made me drop my weapons. One time, one of my weapons fell in lava, so I had to grab it from the lava, which wasn't fun.
The only reason you would drop your weapons is if they cast heat metal on you and you fail to save. So the surprised effect does not force you to drop your weapon. It just means you miss your turn.
We're punishing the enemy,
And because
and
you're holding a
punishing...
pair of quarterstaves,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about heat metal.
Ah.
Well, you don't have to worry about it dropping your weapons, but because you're wearing metal armor, it can still be cast on you.
Oh, cool. So I can be warm and like toasty while I'm already warm and toasty. Cool.
Goblin goo gobbler.
Oh no. The spider has to go all the way around the fire just to get to the fight. I'm keeping my spider buddy with me. Oh, you restored him. He's back at full strength again, and with more bonuses. Jesus Christ. You just made the spider more dangerous than he already was.
Part of the plan.
Resistant to each of the weapon damage types. Resistance to it. Doesn't mean they're immune to it. But still, that's pretty damn good for them. Incoming. Oh. Is it okay if I hit this guy while Shadowheart
The next character slips on the ice.
Am I able to attack?
Yeah, go ahead. Shadowheart's resistant to fire, so she's not too concerned about it.
Hey mate, you want to play with me?
Blood comes easy these days.
Now then, you know what time it is? Ray of Frost number 2. Who will I freeze? The one in the back. Ooh. Beautiful damage.
Yeah, they're vulnerable to cold, so they take more from that.
Hell yeah.
Specifically, any amount is doubled.
One day, I'll catch a break.
And I can finish this. We're alright.
Yeah, see, you take barely any damage because you're resistant to fire.
I haven't even taken damage yet. Which means I'm lucky. But still. Really? 2 damage is all they could muster against her. She's gonna absolutely smack me out of existence. Why is bro just flying and not attacking?
AI breaks sometimes. Game doesn't know what to do. So it's sort of just... Yeah, see, it can burn you, but it can't make you drop your gear.
The spider's just sneaking past all of the fire.
Whatever you need to do, right?
Yeah. I have a bad feeling if it touches the fire, it's gonna burn to death, so oh well. At least it made it this far. If it lasts longer, I'll be impressed. Well, you know what this means. Bam! Bada boom. Sword. And we need to move out of that fire.
What now?
Well, leave the final spell to me. Because you know exactly what I'm about to cast. Freeze! God damn!
Solid critical hit.
What path lies before me?
The spider just jumped over the fire, so it is aware, and now the spider stopped working. Okay, now the spider's moving again. God damn!
Now we have the second chunk of mithril.
Time to take a load off, isn't it? Something good here, I hope.
We have Detect Thoughts and Gust of Wind.
A couple of scrolls that are mediocre at best.
Are you ready for this, though? Or do we still have things to go do? Is it time?
Well, we can easily go off to the other side there and handle the other problem that's over there before we worry about this.
Alright.
This must be a forge. What a sight to behold.
Lava's popping. Lethal stuff.
I know what's in this lava. Oh, I see it right there. It's moving away from us right now.
Yeah, it's also technically not hostile immediately.
By the hills. Lava elemental. No wonder the lake's so volatile.
Okay, I guess it is. Which is strange, because most of the other times when I've gone through this, it hasn't been.
Well, looks like the spider joined you in the fight alone, until I can get over there. I'm gonna have my spider stay out of this one, because there's no chance it's gonna survive this. Also, I know it's inside that chest, by the way. I've seen it before. Or something in this area, I don't remember what.
Okay.
Alright, going to myself and
All's
I'm
well
bringing
that
myself
ends
into the fight.
Not as bad as it could have.
I'll be there in a millisecond.
You festering U-boat!
Not going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot to it from here, but I will start with that.
Not enough space. What do you mean there's not enough? Are you kidding? Alright then. Well, looks like I'm gonna stay over here then. Karlak, I suggest you get up here. And with me. Yeah, I can't seem to jump up onto the rocks that are all over the place. Onto the bricks that are all over the place. I'm kind of just stuck here. Your move.
Yeah, it's a matter of we're going to have to sit here and wait. That's all we got, so...
Once he gets closer, I can start using ice on him, but the problem is we won't be able to unless he gets off of that lava, we can't do very much to him.
Yeah. Am aware.
And he is still in the lava. Well, you know what that means. We can try smacking his ass as much as necessary. It would be a good slash.
Would strongly
Soulbreaker?
suggest as Karlak to use Soulbreaker. I would also expend a Rage Charge.
Going for it then.
Rage into Soulbreaker. Probably about the best you can get out of there.
Let me get on this rock. Hello! I'm gonna smack you with this. Oh, 95% chance of hitting. There's no missing this.
And there's the big stun as well.
And then I can go straight into another attack. Oh! She's doing the big damage!
I wonder if this is worth the
And
cost.
now it's my move. Should I just use ice on them?
It is particularly vulnerable to that, so I would...
Ray of Frost!
Can't slow down.
Should we leave? Oh, Spider's turn.
Over here. Behold, a most noisy pup.
Yeah, of course, it's safe against the mockery.
Oh, he'll get the attack! Oh. Oh, I really wanted him to get the kill. Oh well.
Bit of a waste, but I want this dead now. I'd rather not have it just suddenly heal back to full.
From what I saw, he only gets 61 HP while he's in lava. But yeah, it will cost us a lot. I got the stuff from him.
One day I'll catch a break.
Now then.
You know, the
All
magmatic
yours.
disturbance or magmatic regeneration is anywhere from like 12 to 120.
Damn, I want that as an actual skill
So
for
it
me.
can potentially heal all the way to full.
I would take, if I could have that as a skill on me, I would.
Okay. Let's work on this box.
Oh, you know what this is gonna be for. Not me, obviously.
Hell nails the 20.
Is it the amulet I think it is?
It is indeed the amulet you think it is.
Oh.
Along with a few other items.
Thou hast come!
Yep, that crazy ass stuff again.
Enjoy!
The urge to laugh intensifies. Talking jewelry, that's hilarious.
Endure!
Nailed it.
The laugh urge fades. A quiet power spreads from hand to head, then down to your feet.
Thou hast done well. For what is a laugh, if not one step toward madness? Thou art the wonder! Return me, take me home, and thou shalt glow with blessings.
Barely.
Etched on its face is an image of the dawning sun.
Jack of all trades, baby.
That's a lot of options, holy. Yep, you got it.
You recognize the symbol. It belongs to those sworn to Lathander, god of dawn and renewal. Whatever madness this spirit suffers was inflicted by Lathander's enemies, followers of Shah. And this madness may flow into you.
That thing's tainted. Better to leave it than bear a dead man's grudges.
To thy granddaughter, Shira Clarwen, serves Ilmata Shida. She waits in Worm's Crossing. Take me there, and thou shalt bathe in her golden gifts. Oh, thou shalt be blessed.
Yeah, a quest that starts in Act 1 and only proceeds once you reach Act 3.
So basically, we have to carry this bullshit around forever.
I shall grant you my power.
Well, it can sit inside of the home base and just, you know, not be used at all.
Is its blessing
You feel
even
a
worth
chuckle
this,
coming
though?
on, but it soon fades.
Is this blessing
Well, I
even
mean,
worth
you
the...
only have to worry about it while it's equipped.
Ah.
If it's in your inventory, it doesn't do anything.
Puts it in a box, puts the box in a bigger box, puts the box in a chest, and then puts it in my inventory. And it just takes the entire chest and teleports away.
Well, I like having the adamantine box.
So where do we head
It's
to
very
next?
fucking shiny. The problem, though, with the adamantine box is it's also very heavy.
Spider is still with us, which is actually amazing how it's still alive. I've not been more impressed than I am right now. Like, god damn, the spider is a damn.
Okay. So, we wanted to do this the easy way, right?
We can. Do you want me to go with you, or do you want me to wait here for you?
You can just wait there.
Oh, okay.
Because a couple of things will need to happen for this particular moment.
Understood.
Yes, yes you are. I'm destined for Moonrise, so I'll look for him. Of course. You're welcome. High-powered explosive? Rather explosive gnomish myths about it. What do they want to do with it? Fair. I'll find your friend. Together we'll stop the Iron Hand gnomes. I appreciate the thought. Okay, anyhow, on to the thing that needs to happen. Gale, I require your service. Actually, I could technically do it with Shadowheart. As long as I have a scroll. I do, in fact, have a scroll. Perfect. Then I don't even need Gale. One of those for her as well. And now, where is Sir Withers? There he is. Change my class.
Oh yeah. If I'm remembering this correctly, I'm guessing the helmet I'm looking for is on the golem we're about to kill, the Guardian.
Yes.
Okay, just
that is correct.
Sorry, it's been a little bit since I got, so it was that. Oh my God, English. It's been for a bit since I've been at this part.
Yeah, no worries.
How has my English gotten so bad when I'm like... Is this what the English language is meant to be? Just extremely annoyingly difficult sometimes?
Yes.
Also, I'm looking forward to D&D again. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you again. I actually... Being around all of you is probably the most fun I have in my life. Because games are fun, but I can only enjoy them with people. But D&D is fun because I'm with people, not sitting at a chair 24/7. I like being around people, but... I'm not even gonna try to explain it. The life's life, it's difficult. It depends on my mindset, depends on my mood. Determines how I am about certain things. But yeah, I enjoy doing D&D with all of you. It's very fun.
As long as you have a good time. That's what we're there for. Okay. I backtrack to here. Okie dokie, let's see here. So, probably a good idea because I haven't done it in a little bit. Drop save.
Yep.
And now I'll chill out up here for the moment.
Okay.
Interact with the mold chamber. And insert the mold I have given to you.
An opening in metal. That mold should fit perfectly.
It has been inserted.
Materials.
Now to the crucible and insert the mithril ore.
Mithril ore placed inside.
And now go over there and pull the lever. Because that should lower the platform.
So you're taking the high ground then?
Well, that's part of it.
And then then what?
I forgot to loot these ones over here.
Do I go to the lava valve?
I'm just trying to make sure I'm in the right enough spot here. Okay, yeah, that should be just about right. Perfect. So, just to be safe, what I'll do is I will shuffle myself over and let Shadowheart be here instead. There we go. Now, do I want to do this like super overkill style or just overkill style?
Just destroy him. I don't
have an elixir to do it.
Just get rid of them. I don't want. Well, you're gonna kill him either way, but I want to see overkill. I want to see absolute overkill.
All right then.
I want to see what true annihilation would look like if it stared me in the face.
Okay, so yeah, now go over and hit that.
Which then will
Make
piss
sure
him
no
off.
one's on the low ground before. Okay, yeah, no one's on the low ground, so yeah, go push the lever.
Yeah. Might as well see the scene. It's not like it costs anything to see it. Oh, there's the proof that Iron exists.
And now you basically don't need to do anything other than stand there and watch the show as it's about to unfold.
So I don't even need to move or end my turn, do I just watch what happens?
Yep.
Alright. Wait, you made him a druid. Oh no. Wait, are you an owlbird?
Yes.
Oh god, what are you about to do?
Crushing fly from the top right.
God damn!
Let's have a look.
You wanted me to delete him. He has been deleted. 9,200 damage.
Hunter's Mark is the spell I get from this helmet.
And that's how you beat Grim without ever using the hammer in one fucking turn.
Attackers can't land critical hits on the wearer. Grants resistance to fire, which I already
you're
have,
now
so it's kind of
immune
useless.
to critical hits.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Congratulations, you're now immune to critical hits.
I'm gonna hide that because I don't need it showing on my head. So, who could you... Wait. Who could use this intelligence thing?
Nobody currently.
Yeah, I guess I'll just keep it on me just in case. Just in case, right? Because there could be armor that would...
Congratulations, here is your new armor.
Oh, thank you. I will move away from that.
Alright, that has been inserted. Here's the mold ejection lever.
And there we go. I am wearing the armor. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. Intention.
Yeah.
When a melee attack hits you, the attacker is sent reeling for 3 turns. Disadvantages on stealth checks. Attackers can't land critical hits on the... Then this helmet's useless to me now, so I can just take back the intel. Give me that. There you go. I got my int.
Yeah.
Well, screw the helmet. We can sell the helmet. Or put it back in a box and leave it there. Because you basically did exactly what I was about to say. I'm going to have this helmet. And
This is the reason why the armor is so much better.
Like, here's the thing. I was just about to say... I was, like, actually just about to say... I'm going to keep this helmet on until I have a better armor that... Like, an armor piece that already does that. Like, makes me immune to critical. You just gave me what I wanted without me saying it. So basically, I am on... Okay, that armor looks actually pretty good, goddamn.
And here's new armor for Karlach.
Alright, I will go to Karlach and I will equip it. What's this do? The same thing. It does pretty much the same stuff as mine does. Just... 1
Yeah,
point
but
left.
it's medium armor instead, so...
Yeah, but that's not bad. Not for her at all. It's better than what she had on before.
Yeah, pretty much.
God
Never a
damn.
dull moment.
Okay,
This is like the best of the early game armor you could probably get your
God
hands on.
damn, this armor
The
looks
adamantine splints and the adamantine scale.
This armor looks cool as fuck.
Yeah, it's why it's so worth it.
It's cool, and it's also effective as all hell. I'm gonna be almost unstoppable, along with Karlach.
And there, Shadowheart can wear that helmet, so now she's immune to critical hits. And she's resistant to fire.
Yeah, so that means 3 of us are pretty much monsters in our own right. Oh wait, I just remembered me and Karlach are basically immune to pretty much almost everything. In terms of...
Yeah, you suffer less damage from attacks, you send attackers reeling if they do hit you.
We're already immune
with
to
melee,
fire.
And you can't be critically hit, and you're resistant to fire.
Any more stuff...
Not to say that we can't make you resistant to other things, of course.
If we get more stuff and we make me immune to more shit, then we're gonna make me a monster at this point, because I'm almost immune to everything. I just need immunity to the other
Anyhow,
elements.
as much as I enjoy being a druid, I'm going to go turn myself back into a bard.
That was fucking hilarious. I didn't expect, like, when you turned into it, my brain was like, oh crap, they're gonna dive bomb, aren't they? Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much the entire plan.
That was pretty damn funny.
Owlbear from the top rope!
Absolutely killed.
And they have been deleted.
Really sucks you can't use the pieces of that thing as a weapon, which is fair because it is technically not like small.
I think it'd be more a matter of how the hell are you gonna get it apart.
Yeah.
Thunderwave, I don't need Featherfall, but I need Longstrider.
God damn, man. Look at the bonuses on me. Like, god damn. Like, I'm looking at all of my notable features, and I have so much crap on me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically a monster on my own right now until I get something better.
Alright, and now we're back to being a bard.
Good job on the dive.
I figured make it easy, right?
Yep. Alright.
Okay. College of Lore.
Do you want me to press the platform, the control thing?
Actually, we don't need to be down here any longer.
Okay, so where are we headed up to?
As Grim was the very last thing, as far as I'm aware, again, I need to consult the map. I'm just busy sorting myself out with skills.
Yep.
Performance and deception ones can go away. I definitely want the sleight of hand expertise. Increase my perception for sure. Acrobatics, I guess? Yeah, we'll do that for that setup. Heat metal. Spell out this one. Spell in that one. Bard level 4, that gives me a new cantrip. Which I will take that. Another spell, I will take that. I replace a spell by getting rid of this one in favor of that one. And I get a feat, Actor, boosting my charisma. Oh, goody, and now I have access to third level magics. It's too bad the bard doesn't get a lot of those that are actually half good, but oh well.
Ah, right. Leveling up your bard to get back to where we were to begin with.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Level 6, that puts me back to here. And then proceed to grab those. my remaining options, there's not a lot. That's great. So just as a backup, I guess I'll take that. Yeah, I might as well do that one instead. Give myself a little bit of better edge on things. Oh, good. I see that everyone still maintained Longstrider except for me. Okay, so we have claimed the Adamantine Forge. Right, there is still a little bit more left to do here. But we are cleared in the Ancient Forge area. There's nothing else here. So we can teleport to the Underdark Grim Forge.
Alright.
Shadowheart along, because I'm a genius. At least she's working again, for the most part. She apparently can't pick things up.
What? That's dumb.
Which is... it's a little weird. But whatever. At least she's able to move.
Yep. So we have
This game has just been bugged from hell ever since it happened the first time. It's just been consistent now.
we have a very good team of 5. And I say 5 because we got my little friend with us who's still alive.
Yeah, that spider seems to refuse to die, so...
I know this design. Shah's faithful wield crossbows like these.
Yeah, it's basically just a +1 light crossbow. It's nothing special.
You know, I've been cut so instantly.
Yeah, I didn't intend on clicking on her, so... She just happened to get in my way. No need to follow on this.
Alright. Yeah, no way in hell I'm following that.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Disarm the box. Okay, now the key does not work for that. And open the box. And inside we find the real Sparky Sparkswall.
Hey look, I perfectly stacked this. having too much fun stacking stuff right now while I wait. Well, while I was waiting.
Well, we're moving again, so.
Yep.
And then we go down this big cracked rock.
Looks like the place the Dark Justicia's letter mentioned. But where's the stash? Must be in one of these chests.
Trap chest, or... Oh no, wait, it's Mimic. I know which
You have
ones are
good
Mimics.
intuition.
If it's the same ones as before, I know which ones would be the Mimics. Well, I know one of them at least.
That's curious.
Hey, look. The actual box.
Yeah. I just combined all my magic and I just blasted all three of the chests, blow them all to pieces. They all disappeared. Damn!
Saved against Shatter, though, so that's fine.
Sleight of hand failed.
Short by 1 again. Outstanding. And now I was over by 1. Alright, now that that has been unlocked, I also completely forgot that I am no longer under the effect of mage armor, so I need to put that on myself again. Thank you, the power of scrolls.
Mage armor. Yep. And if I remember correctly, mage armor doesn't go away for a while, or at all. Yeah, until long rest. Base armor class is 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, now I can leave these chests alone.
Well, it's still XP if we do interact with them, so it's...
Well, just tell me when.
Yeah, might as well go for it.
No? Now there we go. What's their weakness?
Well, they don't exactly have any weaknesses, but they're immune to acid damage.
Fire it is. I'm gonna go slap one in the face. And critically miss it, too. Ah, oh, Karlach is after 2 of them. Wait, is that? Yeah, water. Wait, they're wet. That means my lightning will do more. You know what that means? I can use Witch's Bolt on them. Wait, is that... what? Oh, right, it's a bard's magics.
All lightning.
Well, I'll still use Witch's Bolt, because more electricity is always welcome when it comes to damaging wet enemies.
Yeah, cold or lightning works very well against wet targets.
I'm gonna have Karlak continue this one, and I'm gonna head down. I'm gonna head into position and start shocking them. Well, no, I'll start freezing them because I can. No, I'm not turn there. Okay.
Wanted Karlak over next to it.
Please survive. Oh no, that's probably not. That pisses me off a bit. Alright. Alright. Well, then I'll just kill you then. Oh.
I get chat hard to do that.
Karlak's in a bad position, but if I get them electricity, I can smack the first one.
Oh, lightning!
Hey, you just ended her You just ended the electric shock for her.
Yeah, because now it's her turn.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Hello. Beautiful damage. Could we do more than that? Yes, we can.
Yes.
We cannot push him.
You're probably not going to shove that.
Oh well. Missed. And now I'm gonna finish that. Or just freeze the whole ground, that works too.
Yeah, I like Call Lightning.
Wanderer's
It's
Gloves.
a very fun spell.
Wanderer's Gloves. Your armor class is increased by 1. In addition, if you have Bardic Inspiration, you gain 1 more use of it. Well, damn.
Yeah, what do you know?
All yours.
Hard gloves. Useful after I gain the ability to wear armor that's better than
I need to rest soon.
mage armor. But yeah, that clears the Underdark.
So now we
There is nothing else down here for us.
So where do we head to next?
Well, the next course of action after the Underdark, logically, would be to go to the mountain pass. So we need to travel to Joaquin's Rest.
Joaquin's Rest. Going to Joaquin's Rest. How many acts in this game are there?
There are 3 acts in total. And if you cut out doing any, side questing and things and only follow the main story, you could probably get the game done in about 8 hours.
But because we're doing
But then you're missing out on so much content.
Because we're doing everything, I'm guessing it's gonna be like 40 or more hours.
Well, according to the save data, as soon as it finishes syncing, we are currently at 31 and a half. Though, to be fair, a handful of hours from that are definitely from me doing background stuff.
That's fine.
A bunch of those autosaves because I don't need to keep them freaking cluttering everything up.
Don't mind the thing I just dropped. I just dropped a fish skeleton.
Because you were just carrying one of those around.
Apparently, yeah. I don't even know when I grabbed it. Now, because the previous video earlier, like the 2 hours earlier, was kind of messed up. Because it ended abruptly, it probably won't work. If it does work, that's good. If it doesn't work, then I'll just re-record it and then just put it on YouTube. Because I have the stream.
Alrighty. As far as I'm aware, there shouldn't be anything else that needs to be done from here at this point. Save for, well, anything that's in the overground areas, as well as now the Underdark. I'm pretty sure that we've been through it all.
Which means we'll be on
So
our way
simply
to...
Thy Mountain Pass.
And then after that, I'm guessing we're going to the Moonlight Towers.
Yeah, after we clear out the Mountain Pass, we'll be going into the Shadowlands. Or I suppose Shadow-Cursed Lands. Which is where Moonrise is. Nighttime. Because it forces us into a long rest on the way there, so.
Yeah, I wasn't guessing it'd be a short travel. It's showing me ancient ruins in this mountain-like area with clouds.
At least you're seeing something. I'm on a black screen currently.
Yeah, my loading is at 0. Now it's at 50.
Ah, now I got a
100.
loading screen. Took it sweet time getting me a loading screen.
And because you didn't get a loading screen, I wasn't loading.
We didn't even get the long rest trigger.
One of 6. Pick a number out of 1 and 6.
Why?
For one of the summons. I'm doing it in order, so one of 6. 1 to 6. Just pick one of the numbers and I go with it.
4.
We have a rat. There we go.
100 rat.
With 1 HP, not surviving anything.
Probably not.
If they survive, like, even one battle, I'm gonna be impressed. But there you go. You picked 4 and you gave us the rat. Like,
you know, just to make sure we're all topped up on things, should we do another long rest?
yep, might as well.
Because Shadow Hearts run down to like 2 level 3 spell slots, and that's about it. So while she does have some good healing, it's not going to be a lot left.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We need as much rest
It's not
as we
like
can.
we aren't also. It's not like we aren't also swimming in camp supplies right now.
Yeah. I still have the fire on my
Karlak
hand.
wants to talk.
Oh yeah.
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so
fairly
good.
certain we were supposed to get a
My
long
engine.
rest trigger on
It's
our way
getting
there,
worse.
but
Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest.
I got nothing.
We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed. I'm sure we will. But, in case we don't, a bit of advice. You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days.
Yeah, well, it's never gonna come down to that. And I'm aware of that.
How much farther can I go?
This is a very nice place. Nice view.
Congratulations, Shadowheart. You now have the Idol of Shar. Yeah. I did quite like this particular campsite. It looks very nice.
As you can probably see on the map, I'm near the edge of the camp looking out to everything.
Alrighty. Probably should go about sorting things out at some point, but I can worry about it later.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, here we go again.
Yep. Now they're gonna tell us things are getting pretty bad here.
Yeah, this
I
is
promised
a
I'd be
different one.
back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it.
I know I don't need it.
But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a
They've gone
druid
exactly
as
as I've
powerful as
expected.
Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't.
Oh my god, this
You're
dialogue is so
desperate to be
late
rid of
at this point.
Understandable.
Wow, she's been...
But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Yeah, Guardian is a bit behind because they're, you know,
busy fighting a
monitoring
war.
from your head.
And they're also a bit busy fighting in a war. Probably can't pay attention to all the events we've been going through. We're way past that point.
It's complicated. But I'm an adventurer. Just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. But to do that, we'll need to think beyond local healers. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halcyon knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. The absolute aims are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. These parasites are more than a lithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given,
sure some of them
it will
decide
not be a
to.
matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. Because we share a common cause and a common enemy. We are alike, you and I. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Alright, and we are back once again.
Okay, so it is guaranteed I could easily kill my rat one shot because I have the highest chance. Yeah, so basically this thing can't dodge for shit.
It's only got an AC of 11, so...
Yeah, fair. Well, at least once it dies, I can always just summon a new one.
Shadowheart, why is it that you broke again? Okay, and she's suddenly up there.
Yeah, because that's where she was.
She wasn't there on my screen, she had failed to move.
I know, I saw her down there too.
There's the extra hit points.
Oh no, a rat with long strider. Oh no.
There's that long strider. And because it saves me expending a scroll. Hey Gale.
I've been dreaming. She even offered me greater powers. The result of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I suppose you're right. We still see only a part. I'd be delighted. Wonderful.
Mage armor, please. Thank you.
had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. It seems like you lead the way.
Okay, she's working properly again.
Alright.
For the most part, I believe.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
I have a lot on my mind, and in it. That's fucking stupid. It's funny, and it's true, but stupid.
Yeah, such is the way it works.
I can throw rats.
Well, the rat weighs 1 kilo, so you should be very easy to... it should be very easy to throw it.
What happened if I throw it at you?
It would be mildly discomforting to have a rat flung at my face.
It's funny how you knew, like, the moment you said that, that's exactly where my targeting thing is, like your face. So the fact that you said that was so fucking funny. I can't help it, that is the funniest coincidence ever. Oh my god, that's cruel. That would be evil. But that is so funny too. I can throw the small one. I can throw the gnome if I really wanted to. I apparently have more than enough strength to throw a gnome.
Well, gnomes are considered small creatures, so you would indeed be able to throw him.
I can't throw a dog, but I can definitely throw the gnome. That's funny. Who here has the lowest chance of being hit by the thing? You apparently have the lowest chance of being hit by a rat. Yeah, you have the lowest chance out of everyone in here. Like, Karlach's at 50, you're at 45, and everything else is at like 80. So do you want to end it there, or do you want to keep going? Cause I'm good. I'm good either way.
Well, now that we've got all of our buffs and everything back on again, I forgot I needed to do this for Shadowheart first, real quick. Restore her used spell slot, and then equip back to her healing amulet. Yeah, that's pretty solid AC across the board so far. 18, 19, 19, 17. May upgrade Shadowheart to Splint +1 instead.
We all got some pretty good gear, huh?
And by this point, we're starting to get relatively well equipped, and yet we can still get even better equipment. Especially with what's coming up ahead. We'll go clear out like a couple other things here or there, and then maybe I will leave it there if you want to do something else. Because I know you usually like to do your VR chat a little later on.
Yeah. Now, at this point, there's really no need to worry about that.
Well, as long as you're open for it. Thus, we shall advance.
Like, I'm open to do it, I'm just hungry waiting for supper. Because my woman's gonna say, no, I can't make anything until supper's ready. Which is fair, but
Blessed
annoying.
be you, pilgrim. Take respite now in the dawn's loving gaze.
Looks like Lathander, god of the dawning sun.
Wow, can't get on the rock. People.
Lady Esther.
Oh, great.
A friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little
It looks
hive?
like a temple?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is
I
swarming
wonder if
with
you're a
brutish,
cleric of
stupid,
Lathander, you
rude
get a unique
Githyanki.
dialogue about that.
They have the audacity to call that hole a creche, as if it weren't actually a murderous training camp. Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient.
You tried to buy one of their children?
What? No, of course not. I was merely... Well... Look, it's just an egg. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition. The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. Hogwash, of course. A Githyanki can no more rise above its nature than gnomes can fly.
Violence is taught, is what I would say. It's not taught. Yeah, it's taught, not inherited. You don't need to steal.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way of it. You're not born violent.
You learn
normally.
it from other things.
Well, if you're a gnoll, then I guess technically you are born violent, but that's because you're a gnoll.
Yeah.
You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help then, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
Well, there's two ways around this.
Oh god, this isn't nice. So no matter what way we're doing this, it's bad either way.
Not entirely. One outcome is definitely far worse than the other.
What? So I guess the owlbear is what we're gonna have to go with if we want to avoid.
The two options we have are we can offer her the owlbear egg, and we can get paid immediately, and then she won't go after the Gith egg, and we won't go after the Gith egg. So we have a win-win. Or we bring her the Gith egg, and then we find out what happens later, when we get to Act 3, and we meet the Society of Brilliance.
You know what? Give him the owlbear.
Oh, you wonder... Hold on. It looks different to what I expected. Are you sure that's a gith egg?
Of course. Would I lie? Total stranger that we met literally just like 30 seconds ago? By power of deception.
Oh no. You better get this roll. You're gonna need a high roll for this one.
To upcast, I just want to have it at level 2. But it seems like it's going to be casting it upcast anyways if I do that, so... I was wondering when I was going to see one of those.
So, it's over. Nope. Oh, you got it.
Hardly.
What the Society doesn't know won't hurt it. And we're left handsomely legacied either way. I rather like this plan. You have yourself an accord. Here's your payment. I'd hope it's enough to warrant your discretion, too.
A nice handful of gold.
443. You know, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, at least we won't have to watch her,
Are they betrayed?
What would have happened if we went with the other one? What would have happened in Act 3?
Well... So the two outcomes, by giving her the owlbear egg, nothing bad happens to the Society of Brilliance. They just have an owlbear egg. If we were to give them the gith egg, by the time we reach Act 3, and we find the Society of Brilliance, it's not a very pretty picture. And it actually leads to a very, very difficult boss battle. Not the hardest one, but it's definitely up there.
So you're telling me the gift kills everybody?
Yes. That is exactly what happens.
And it becomes a very difficult boss fight because of that? Or because of what it gains while there?
Also, yes.
Well, that's not comforting. Good thing we picked the other choice. Like, it would have been interesting, but no, I'm good.
Nice. Nice. Get all the fancy magic stuff. You mind passing me the gold you're hanging on to currently?
You want my gold?
Don't worry, I'll split it back apart and send you back whatever's left over afterward.
There you go.
But we're getting a handful more magic items.
I'm throwing them right up. I'm gonna throw
And I
them.
needed a big pile of gold to do it.
Okay.
Alright, got here. Well, first and foremost,
When
New
did the
amulet for
rat get
Karlak.
11 HP from 1?
That was when Shadowheart cast Aid.
Ah, that makes sense.
The new amulet for Karlak to wear.
Which one's the new necklace? The one.
Periapt of Wound Closure.
Okay.
And if you're so inclined, here's a new magic stick you can use to beat people with.
The wording of that is fucking hilarious. Yes, I will gladly beat people up with a new stick. Wait, is that wind?
Yeah. Cacophony lets you cast Thunderous Smite. So instead of fire, you're now doing thunder damage.
Ice and thunder damage, hell yes. I guess I could basically, if I was able to, I'd combo move and do Frozen Lightning.
As for me, I have a new chess piece, which raises my dexterity a little bit more.
I haven't had a reason to cast Darkness yet. I really am tempted to.
Well, overall, it is a fairly helpful spell if you want to evade stuff and or confuse enemies.
Well, basically, if you ever wanted to do a stealth thing, I could drop it down, get the enemy's attention, get them off of you, and you could sneak past them and attack them from behind. I'm guessing you went back to camp?
I'm just going there so I can remind myself to drop off these heavy-ass molds from Shadowheart's inventory. Because she's been holding on to them and she doesn't need to anymore. There's my adamantine box. So I can now put away the other things that aren't that helpful. Nice gloves for a monk. Another piece of the set for my frost build that I want later. And I'll pick up my big heaping pile of gold that I had stashed away at camp. For later purposes, of course. But for the time being, Lady Esther has served her purpose. Unfortunately, I don't think she shows up again after this whole point. So it's good that we buy everything from her now.
I'm guessing it's because, well, one, she goes back, and two, because, she basically failed.
Honestly, I have no clue what ends up happening to her. She just seems to disappear.
Maybe they make her disappear on purpose.
That's not something the Society of Brilliance would do. Maybe she just goes off on like a holiday or something.
Well, we're in a bad position. You know what I'm almost tempted to do?
It's fortunate that I started with.
Yeah, you wanna know what I'm almost tempted to do? Just to try it out? The Oathbreaker class. So I can use, well, you know, bring back the, basically dark magic. and bring back whatever that, and bring back the dead, or bring the dead, or whatever the fuck it does. Whatever it's called.
Oh, so you want to play as an Oathbreaker Paladin and use Control Dead.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Because it means more allies.
And here's a little something that I have a scroll of that I feel would probably be quite handy right about now.
Damn! And the best thing about that is I can walk through that.
Now they must go through that.
Alright, I guess I'll just stand at the edge of it and wait for them to get closer then. Leave that to me and Karlach then. Well, me, Shadowheart, and Karlach, because we're the melee, we're more of the melee types than you are.
Yeah, I'm mostly the caster. While Shadowheart can definitely frontline, she's more of like a support because that's just how I usually build her.
Well, if you want, I could put me and Karlach in the front. And, oh. Well, looks like they're not going through it.
There is just enough space to get around it, but they're still gonna have to basically go into it at some point too.
Death Shepherd?
Like so. Yeah, focus on those guys first.
Alright.
And this is very much like a 100% focus on that one first. I also permit you to 100% use all things to your, all powers at your devices. So
Wow.
Feel free to rage, use action surge, anything you want.
Alright. Well, that's fine. Lucky me, I got Thunderous Smite now.
Bonk. And you knocked him prone. Even better.
Smack him to death. We cannot let them move. I'm taking the front. No, I think that's too light. I think that's a bit too generous. Why don't we hit him with something a bit brighter? Why don't we? You know what I'm gonna use? This. You want overkill? Let me show him overkill. Hit him with some radius. And now he's hit with like so many different effects, he's going to die pretty soon. Oh, and the rat. Can't forget the rat.
You're not gonna have a good day.
Oh well, that's fine. If I want to make a monstrous character with lots and lots of power, what do I want to go with? Like, which class should I go with to go crazy?
That depends on how you want to make the power go. Because if you want pure physical power, obviously like fighter, barbarian, paladin, or monk would be your best go-tos.
If I want HP,
but if
it
you
would
want to
be...
do like spell power,
yeah, then it would be more the magic-based classes, which means less weapon usage.
yeah, that would be like wizard, druid, sorcerer, for the most part. Cleric if you go certain ways. But if you want hit points, for absolute max HP, you'd have to be a barbarian.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Because no one's saying anything in the chat, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab a wheel and determine from those three classes. Well. Give me a second. You can keep going, don't mind me. Just gonna make a wheel real quick, because I've got an idea.
You're gonna spin wheel and see which class you want to change into next.
Mm-hmm. Well, fire is obviously gonna be in there, of course, because fire is a good class. Okay, so for damage, what were the classes you said again?
If you want pure brute physical damage, it's fighter, barbarian,
Yep.
paladin,
Yep.
and monk.
Okay, got all. So these are the 4 I'd probably go with then. I might not have as much HP if I get
Well,
monk,
I mean,
but still.
ranger can do okay as well, but it has fewer benefits compared to the others.
Well,
so I mean, like ranger's a possibility, but
well, he's up there now, so 5 different
I'd
classes.
probably put the others.
Well, if you, yeah, you know what? Yeah, just those 4, just those 4. All right, let's see. Let's see what fate says for me here. I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna press it again. Gonna cover it so I can't see it. Let's see what I get. Monk! I guess fate has determined I'm gonna be a different class altogether. Well, can't really deny it. Oh, why? I'll attack him. That's fine.
Survival is all that matters.
Why am I? Oh my god.
Breathe deep and move.
Alright, I'm covering this place so they can't get past me.
She has to do that if she wants to get there, so I guess she'll just target this then.
But yeah, apparently monk is what fate determined me to use. I can always...
The primary stats for that are going to be Dex, Wisdom, and you can put points into Con.
Alright.
Maybe a little Strength if you want to, but Strength doesn't add much.
Yeah.
It'll also be an entirely reset of things to figure out equipment for you, but
Alright, you know, I'm just gonna do it. Whatever gets touched, well, picked 3 times is the one I'll go with, because why not? Because with monk also means I can't be as risky anymore because my HP will be lessened by quite a bit. So we have 1 for 3 of them except barbarian. We have 1 for each of them. 2 for monk. It really wants me to be a monk, doesn't it? If it gets 1 more monk, then I have no other choice but to be exactly him. There's no way. There's no... I'm a monk, it seems. Fate has determined I'm a monk, and it gave me... Alright, then. Well, you know what that means. I don't have much of a choice but monk. Guess I won't be controlling the dead. I guess I'll be just hitting people very hard. That is one big ghoul.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
No, that'd be a waste.
yeah, by all means, keep wasting your turn bringing that one back. I will now dismiss the wall of fire.
Once the guy in front of me is gone, I'll gladly go straight for the big dude. So all I say is just make this guy disappear so I don't have to worry about him being in front of me. Hell, you can just knock him out of my way and I'll still move past Tim to attack.
Well, if he didn't save against it, that would have pushed him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Well, at least Karlach will figure that out for me. Or not. There we go.
Still breathing.
At least the rat tried. There's no way he can keep moving past us. Yeah, no. Nope. There's no way he brought back the other one. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's their special move, is they bring back their friends.
Well, thank you for bringing back. Thanks for bringing me back the other one. I'll kill him. Smart. If these two gather on us, he's gonna kind of die. Okay, I'm killing. Yeah, I'm killing these two. And move. Well, at least I tried, right?
May the gods take you first.
Got him.
There we are.
They had just a basic greatsword and a half plate. Makes sense why they were so annoyingly tanky there.
Anything of use?
Yeah, the ghouls and the gas don't really have a whole lot of anything on them, so...
Light on my feet.
There's full plate armor on that guy.
The Absolute's forces have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of people
powerful
there.
asset.
Huh.
Just what are their intentions, I wonder?
Such is the way.
What's that?
Oh, goody, a scroll of detect thoughts.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
Oh, right here.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
I'd like to know first who I'd be bringing to see Gale.
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Omar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but set course for your camp forthwith.
Elminster Omar. Yes, of course. It'd be my honor.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please, after you. My
And that'll
thanks
auto-teleport
for
us to camp.
excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yeah, he needs to calm
It's not
down.
like we're swimming in a ton of frickin' camp supplies. I don't mind handing over some wine and cheese.
Yeah.
And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale? Even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
You were sent here as an actual divine messenger.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
I wouldn't deny it either, personally, at this point. We've been befallen some bullshit, so why the no, I'll take some...
If even the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone?
They choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be. Do not discount yourself. And by the same token, do not discount your enemy. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
How so?
The All.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Yeah, technically they are, just asking him to kill himself. How the hell is that redemption?
Well, you know.
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mina hastra mistrariel idelion thras annas. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
If he blows up, wouldn't that basically mean there would be nothing left of him?
Yes. And what's even funnier?
What?
We now have a button on his control board that lets us blow him up.
How big an is it? Is it as big as?
Not advised to push the button though.
Because he would kill us
An audience
all.
with Elminster is never less than memorable.
Yeah, it ends the game.
I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
Always imagined it would be more imposing.
The doddering act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
Yeah, I'd say that one.
Of course. You offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone.
We will be dead.
And I along with it.
Surely another way.
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
I'll make sure we find it.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
We're not using him. Fuck that. I don't care if it's a solution. Fuck that idea. Because, yeah, sure. It'll be effective. It'll kill the Absolute and everything else along with it.
Yeah, it'll take quite a lot. That much I guarantee. And it is technically one way to end the game.
Which I hope we're not going to do.
Of course not.
Because if I'm being honest, that sounds a bit too, easy, boring, disappointing, painful. Basically, it's not really a good ending if you're gonna die in the end.
There's a trap.
No, it's not much of a, well, it is an ending, but not much of a ending.
Yeah. It's the exact reason why I haven't done that particular ending myself.
What kind of, like, what is, like, what would be considered the final boss in this game? Or what is the final boss in this game?
The Absolute.
So we actually have to fight the Absolute itself.
Yes.
So we have to fight a false god.
That is, in fact, the final boss of Baldur's Gate 3. Is, in fact, the Absolute.
Of a false god.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's not going to work.
I'm guessing it's not going to be an easy one when we get there.
It's far from an easy fight, but it's not the worst fight either.
Damn! Completely stuck. I wonder when it was used last.
Nope, Baldur can't get it either.
Damn thing won't budge. Hasn't been used in some time.
You know, I'm actually excited to get to that
Next time's
part.
the charm?
Because I want to look
Next time's the
the
charm?
Absolute in the eye while I destroy it.
Use that thingy.
That's not gonna work.
Alright, let's do this. More than enough. Let me just do this myself.
That was tough. It's kind of been used in a while.
Because I rolled a frickin' 2, and Shadowheart was short by 2 on the roll.
But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to look the absolute in the eye while we destroy it. No matter how far that is, I'm still looking forward to it.
I'm certain you'll be very surprised when you find out what the absolute is. Yeah, you may need to, like, directly control. There we go.
I suppose they wanted to make sure the monks avoided temptation.
Yeah, but look at these mountains. The height of temptation.
No, I mean more like vices. You know, pleasures of the flesh.
Met a Lamara demon who married a mountain, though. It's a thing.
I think the thin air might be getting to you, Karlak.
Oh, this is some interesting oh, money. Let me pick that up. Oh, fuck me, I guess. Damn it, I was gonna grab it.
Don't worry, it's all part of the shared loot anyway.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to grab it. I'm a big fan of looting crap. God, getting hungry does not feel very good. Oh, it's right underneath me, huh?
Some arrows, a bit more money, and a loot.
This place is beautiful. I like it here. I'm very curious how many more beautiful or interesting locations we'll end up going to.
This is arguably the last major one that's pretty. Because after this part, you get to the Shadow Cursed Lands, and the Shadow Cursed Lands is,
not
put
fun.
simply, it's not very pretty out there. It's
just
kind
darkness,
of full of, you know, darkness.
Monsters. Let me get this active real quick. There we go. Can't blame me for liking my flaming fist.
Alrighty then. Get the save. We can go to camp if you want to go about rearranging yourself first.
Yep. Alright, well, my fate has been decided, so now I go up the path and I go change my class. Well, it's time for you to rechange me again. Well, to give me the ability to change myself.
Spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally?
I'll go about pulling out some things that'll probably work better for
a
you.
resurrection instead. As thou desire.
Alright. Fate has decided me to be a monk, and a monk I shall be. Now my ability stats are eh. Tell me, how important is charisma?
0. You do not need charisma.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that back in my oh well, intelligence won't be useful either because we won't have very many spells
You
to
don't
use.
need intelligence either.
Meaning I can.
Yeah, you don't have any spells as a monk, unless you go into Way of the Four Elements. And even then, it's not based off of your intelligence.
It's based on my wisdom, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I have 2 points
Most of
from...
what you need is related off of your wisdom and your dex.
I have 2 points from my charisma, so now I can put them in my might as well put them in my constitution, which sadly I'm not gonna have very much share because. So now I have 15 constitution, 12 strength, 17 dex, and 14 wisdom. How's that?
It's not bad.
Yeah, I'll leave them. Alright, so yeah, that will be my stats up. Which now to catch me up a bit. From 10 HP to 17 HP. Nice. Additional key points. Unarmed
Yeah,
movement.
key points is how you use like your special moves.
Understood. Disciple of Elements. Oh wait, now I get to pick my subclass.
Yeah, level 3 is where you get subclass.
The Way
so,
of Open
Way of the Four
Hands.
Elements is your spellcasting. Open Hand is arguably one of the strongest. Way of Shadows is like Stealth Monk.
Yeah, no, not my combat.
And then there's the Drunken Fist one, which is like...
the worst, well, technically the worst.
It's alright, but it's not...
I have to drink every single time if I want the full power of this one. I need to be drunken.
No, you don't have to, but you do get benefits for doing so.
So should I do the Way of the Open Hand or the Four Elements?
Whichever one you want to go with. Four Elements gives you access to like cool magical attacks, whereas Open Hand is more so about direct confrontation.
You know what? Second. Alright, let's see what the wheel says. Yeah, I'm using a wheel for this one because I could go either way. Alright then. Looks like Elemental is the one I'm going with. Fist of the Unbroken Air. The Water Whip. Fist of Unbroken Air. Okay, so that's water and fire.
Arguably the ones I'd probably pick right out the gate would be, if I was the one choosing, it would be Fist of Unbroken Air, Fangs of the Fire Snake, and then the last one is up to you, really. But those two are probably going to be your more favorable choices.
Okay, is the Blade of Rim good?
Blade of Rime?
Yeah.
It's basically just casting an ice knife, so it's not really outstanding.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab Water Whip while I'm at it. So I've got the Fist ability, I've got a Fire ability, and a Water ability. 2 bludgeoning based abilities. No. I'll take my chances with the Ice Knife, because it's another elemental damage type, which would be helpful. Could be. Monk level 4. 31 HP. Now I
Make sure
gotta...
you get your first feat.
Okay. Dual wielder, because you know me.
That honestly doesn't benefit you in this one, as a monk. I mean, nothing says you can't go about doing it that way, but arguably it really doesn't work as well as just having your hands.
So I'll be focused on...
So that's part of the whole thing.
Alright, so I guess I'll be focusing on hand-to-hand combat. Alright, so now I'm at level 5. Well, 5 to 6. Yeah, 6. Now I grab my next ability. Touch of the Storm. Elemental Balance. Shaping of Ice. Rush of Gale Wind. Fist of the Four Thunders. Chill of the Mountain. Gong of the Summit. Embrace of the Inferno. Clutch of the North Wind. Which one should I go with?
I probably won't be able to tell you because I haven't really played Monk all that much. I only really know the first few, and the rest is up to you at this point, so whatever you wanted. I'm mostly still just trying to pick out appropriate equipment for you because you can't wear armor as a monk.
So I'm gonna be focused on offhand combat then?
Well, monks are rather limited to their ability to fight things, you know, close quarters, save for what abilities you have obtained that have range.
Fate spins. Dost thou require a new ally? As the...
Anything else that's better? And your weapon selection is also more limited as a monk.
Yep. So I went back in so I can change the feats because I was kind of stuck with, oh right, dual wielding.
Yeah, dual wielder honestly isn't a good pick for a monk because most of the weapons monk has access to are already able to be dual wielded. And even then, you don't really need to dual wield anymore.
Am I still able to use some weapons?
Because you can have just like one weapon. Yeah, you're limited to most simple weapons, and you get access to short swords as another option.
So can I... Oh. This class...
So again,
this class
most of
is
your
limited.
options are already Again, most of your options are limited when it comes to combat, but for the most part.
Eh. Nah. I won't go I will do it again so I can probably go Paladin, because I'll do Monk another time. Because as much as I want to try it, the problem with being a Monk is it changes up my whole combat style to something I've never done before.
Alright, then why not just pick Paladin?
Yeah.
Instead of needing to worry about anything.
Yeah, that means I have to get through all of these other options and just redo it for the third time. Which is fine, that happens. At least I know what I'm going with. I want to stick with smacking people into the ground. You know, normal everyday stuff.
Fate spins.
Yeah,
along.
as
Dost
Paladin,
thou
you can
require
totally
and
go about
as thou
taking
desire.
dual wielder if you wanted to.
Yep. And now we pick
Or you could focus in on like a great weapon instead if you wanted to do it that way.
And now I would have to pick whatever one I could break. Yeah, now I gotta... So which one is the easiest one to break?
That would either be Devotion, Ancients, and the Crown. Because one of the harder ones to break is Vengeance.
Yeah.
It's not saying it's impossible to break Vengeance, but it is trickier to do so.
So I'm going to break... Yeah, screw it. Let's just break the Ancients. It's not like any of these three are going to matter which one I pick, because I'm going to break them on purpose.
If you're going into Oathbreaker, then it doesn't really matter.
I'm going to shatter the Oath. Should I go to the leveling sequence, or... Well, I probably still have to, but...
Yeah, for Paladin, like, you want Strength and Con, obviously pretty important. And then you'd probably want to have more to your Charisma, because that's what some of your spell casting is based off of, as well as your aura effects.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, like, your Int and your Wisdom can basically be dumped down to 0.
What?
In terms of importance, because the lowest you can technically get them is an 8.
So
either way,
stat can I lower?
out of the stats that you don't really need, it's mostly your intelligence and your wisdom, because Paladin is a charisma caster. They would like strength and con, obviously, being the more important ones.
Yeah, fair.
Because Paladins are usually frontliners. Charisma is mostly just for your spell casting. And your auras.
I can add a class?
Yeah, you have the ability to multi-class if you so desire. So if you wanted to do a split class where you have, like, 4 levels of one and 8 levels of another, or some other weird split, you could do it that way too.
Jesus. Should I go with... And I won't need to worry about defense, so I could go with great weapon fighting. That's my style.
Yeah, that means that we can kit you up with a big old two-hander.
Yep.
Just means that you should not take dual wielder as a feat, because you can't dual wield great swords.
Probably not gonna do that anyway. I'll keep in mind, I'll probably just use the staffs, because I'm having a lot of fun with those already. Sorry, just trying to grab weapon abilities I think would be useful. Wow, my HP does not rise, huh?
I think you're about on par with a fighter, so you'd have like one of the second highest total health pools.
And there we go. That's me. As a paladin. Putting me back on my 19 defense of power. Hell yeah.
Well, I've sent you a couple of items that may be helpful for you. Gloves of Heroism, Helmet of Smiting.
Well, they'll help me for now, that's for sure. Well, till you know I break my oath and then go down the darker route of more interesting magic.
No, they'll still benefit you even when you're an Oathbreaker, because technically you still have access to your Divine Smites. And your Channel Oath. It just works in a different way. So overall, you're satisfied with where you are?
Yeah, just trying to deal with my abilities, even though, why am I dealing with this now? When I don't even know why I'm wasting my time dealing with this when I'm going to worry about it later, when I'll have actual abilities I want to use. I have to reset everything! I love having to reset every single one of my abilities to places so I can stay the hell out of my way. Is everything placed where I need them to be? No, they are not. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so where are we gonna go for me to break my oath and do the bad stuff?
me try and find the closest available thing to do so with.
Sorry if this is an inconvenience.
I mean, had we done it sooner, we could have used Auntie Ethel to do it, but I've already cleared that, so
yeah, sorry.
since I like the roleplay aspect of a paladin. I don't like having to actually study being a paladin. It's so much easier to just be a fighter so I can do what I want instead of having to follow an oath.
Yeah, I'm not planning to follow it. I'd rather have the darker aspect of a paladin, because then I can do whatever the fuck I want, however the fuck I want, without giving a
Okay, Oath of the Ancients.
Plus, I kind of can't control the dead as really any other class that I would use, at least.
So there's two things that can happen here in this area in particular.
My mind is so split right now, and my soul right now, so yippee. My mind is trying to tell me, maybe just go back to Fire Seal. They don't have to waste their time trying to figure this out for you. And the other part of me just... Well, Fighter is simpler, and also with the Eldritch Knight, I could just use my magic, then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Plus, why the fuck would I worry about bringing back or controlling the dead? Because they'll just die later on anyway. What's the fucking point? I'm starting to question why I even changed my class.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, there's a few niche uses for the control undead thing that the Oathbreaker Paladin gets. But overall, I can't usually warrant outside of the, select ideas where you specifically set it up to gain control of a powerful undead creature.
You know what? Screw it, I'm going...
Because the main problem with it is usually that you can't heal them.
Yeah. Wait.
Fate
You're telling me you can't... Wait, what?
So after you take control of an undead creature, and it's now your permanent summon, you cannot heal that creature. So it only has however much health it had, and then once it dies, it's gone.
You know what? I say fuck my idea and go back to the fighter, because I can smack the shit out of people and have no problems with it. Because basically, I might not have any dark powers, but there's almost no difference between the two at that point. I'm actually thinking about this now, and honestly, I think staying a fighter is better for me, because it gives me my full choices. Lets me fight how I want to fight. Without
well, in such a case, we can just load back, because then you don't have to worry about where your things were. They're back where they are.
Right.
Unless, of course, you want to make different choices.
Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna stick with the same stuff because I liked myself very much, actually.
Alright, well, I will just proceed to load us back to where we were then.
Yep, sorry about that. Sorry about all of that.
No worries.
My brain.
Fun to mess around and figure out, what to try.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely try Monk the next time I play the game, because basically because we're as far as we are, which isn't as far as it could be, and isn't super duper far. It's just I'm so used to this, I'll probably stick with this. So if whenever we get back, if we ever play this again after this run, if we do, then that's when I'll probably,
Should mind my step.
That's when I'll use Monk. Rat almost dead.
The rat took a nasty hit and was left at 1 HP.
Well,
I'm not going to prioritize trying to heal the rat.
Of course not. You don't need to do that. Plus, I can always just replace them now because, well, they're almost dead, so, eh. Oh, look, water. What's it get?
Shadowheart.
Oh my
Please
god.
work. Just for
There
once,
we go.
please work, Shadowheart.
No. Okay, there we go.
She didn't move far enough technically to...
Well, I'm ready when you are.
I mean, since the crash is a bit more of another major undertaking, and we just cleared out the rest of the Underdark, I'd say that'll probably do for another episode.
Alright, yep, that's fair. I spent a good amount of time just trying to figure out what I want to do, and I know I will definitely do Monk next time we play this, because that'll be a whole new way to play.
Yeah, and then it'll be easier to get you sorted out with certain equipment, because then it'll be more like we're splitting things elsewhere.
Yeah. Well, that was actually very fun. I had a lot of fun with that.
I am glad you have enjoyed yourself yet again. Okay, I'm pretty sure I had just saved, so we're good on that.
Yeah, you did.
Thus, I shall end it.
That was very fun.